Good afternoon. It's time for another NFL Bucky's Mail Day. There's your host, Mike C., of course, and the star of the show, as always, it's Bucky. Say hi, Bucky. Bucky says hi. Well, it's President's Day today, which means no mail, and I guess it's a holiday. Carlos home, took the day off, so he did some errands, and got Tookie's nails cut, got a pedicure, and so that was good. Before I start, I want to thank everybody at 22 views last week. That's pretty darn good for us. No new subscribers, that's okay. 22 is a great number, and I'm very happy with that. And I thought it was a pretty good video, so I'm very happy. Bucky, what in the world do you have in front of you today? Well, like I mentioned last week, as props for a while. I'm using two. I may have shown these cards before. I honestly don't remember. I'm not going to keep track. I'm going to pick at least two cards every week for a while. Some of the cooler, nicer cards that I have. They might be on the team. Most probably will not be on the team. Doesn't really matter. They're still nice cards. We have is a 3-window card. We got Matthew Stafford, Kerryon Johnson, and TJ Hawkinson. That's this one right here. Very nice card. And it's numbered. I can't make it out. Something I can't make. Let me see. I should have looked. Doesn't matter. Let me see real quick. 93 out of 99. But I think it's a very nice looking card. Next to it is a Kerryon Johnson card with a big patch letter, the O in the Lions, and that's one of I really like that card. It's not numbered as far as I know, but that's a nice card. Wouldn't mind having the other cards in that series. But those are my two cards this week. Not a lot of news going on today. I don't expect much. A lot of mock drafts, a lot of top 10, top 5 players at different positions, and a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation. This time of year, I wouldn't read unless it's official. I wouldn't really read anything. It's just speculation. And Lions are going to draft this player. They're going to trade for this player. It's just smoke and mirrors right now. And so I don't think the trade window's even open yet, so it's just not going to happen. Free agency's coming up. The combine's coming up. I think the combine, one of the two, I can't remember now. Shame on me. But it's coming up like in a couple weeks, and it's probably the combine. I'll put that in the video next time I go down there. But so that's good. A lot of rumors, a lot of talk who the Lions are going to sign, maybe trade for. I'm not a big proponent for trading right now for a player. Just they don't have a ton of players to choose from. A lot of draft picks, so I'm not a big proponent for that. I've seen a lot of different names. I've seen Khalil Mack. I've seen Joey Bosa. Just a lot of players as far as rushers go. Not too many, cornerbacks, a few wide receivers here and there. But like I said, it's all smoke and mirrors right now. So don't, unless it's official. And like I said, as far as I know, the trade deadline or the trade opening is not yet started. So don't worry about it. A few players here and there get cut. Lions are still talking about players. I watched at least one or two videos of that last week. Players the Lions could and or should cut, and so far I agreed with every one of them. The Okora brothers, one of them's already been cut. I think it's a Julian that got cut. The other one can go Romeo. He can go. He doesn't do anything. June Jones, or whatever his name. It's not June Jones. That's a former Lions fullback. Um, the guard Jones, I can't think of his name now, but could he be let go? Could he be signed for a lot less? Possible. Yeah, again, I'm not too worried about that. There's wide receivers. There's ends. There's a lot of players the Lions could cut. Well, put it that way, and I would not shed a tear about it. Wide receivers, for example. And I'm fine with that. Not just because they're from the previous regime. They just haven't produced. They're injured. Uh, Lloyd Vitae is one of them. He's gone. Good as gone. And I'm thinking we'll do a later on. We'll do a few draft videos, of course. But they'll probably my honest opinion, they'll draft a guard and or an offensive tackle. When that's the question. The one from Oregon I really like, and possibly will be there at 29. It's hard to know, obviously, but that's an option. I've seen Kool-Aid go a lot at that point, and I'd be super happy for that. People are kind of sleeping on him I'm not sure why. He doesn't have a lot of gaudy stats, but they just didn't throw to him a lot. And they threw it, Terry Arnold was another great cornerback for Bama at the time. So we'll see what happens with that. Edge is still obviously in need. Probably, free agency would be a good spot to collect on that. Like I said, Bosa's there. Danielle Hunter from the Vikings would be a great pick and a signing because it hurts the Vikings. I'd be very happy with that. 3-year deal. Lions got a lot of cap space. They'll have more if they cut more people, and they're just waiting. When it's a better time to cut people, and so it's an exciting time. A lot of it's keeping me busy, and so I'm very happy about that. Blackhawk news. Connor came back. I believe it was yesterday. Scored a goal. I think it was. And broke a 8-game losing streak. Now they get a couple ties, but I think it was an 8-game losing streak. I mean, the season's over. The All-Star game was last week. Didn't watch a second of it. Couldn't tell you who won. I think it was a high-scoring game because they always are, just like the NBA. They're like 200 and something, 222 to 181, some ridiculous score. Why they even do that, I don't know. It's pointless. But I didn't watch a single second of that either. But, no baseball news to report. There's one sad news to report that just reminded me. Former Reds pitcher, I believe, is on the Yankees also, and I think one other team, I can't remember now. Don Gullett, very, very good pitcher, and the ace of the Red staff when they went back-to-back, 75, 76. Very, very solid pitcher, and I can't remember what he passed away from, but that was sad news because I thought he was a very good pitcher, and so I want to my condolences out there, and I wanted to mention that, so I'm glad I reminded myself of that. But no news for there. As far as weather goes, it's been nice today. It's been in the 60s. Might get up to the 70s by the end of the week. So that's good. There's not too much else to report, Bucky. As I like my cards. I don't know if he'll comment on them, but that's all right. But we'll have at least one or two, maybe 2 or 3, depending on what I can find. And I got a lot of cards, a lot of cool ones. Again, I may have shown them before. I don't remember. If you do, you can tell me, but you won't. But we had 22 last week. That's very good for me. And there's not too much else to report, Bucky. So I think that's about it. Yeah. So for Mike Steen, of course, Third Show, as always, it's Bucky. Say bye, Bucky. Bucky says bye. Bucky says the Wisconsin basketball team has really dropped off, which is kind of sad. They were ranked, I think, 6 at one point. and they've lost, I don't know, last 3 out of 4 games. They're falling on hard times. So I'll see if we can get that train back on track. But time to go. All right, take care, everybody. Bye now.